Alright, welcome back to another exciting episode from Saturday Night Gaming.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Yay! That's us, man!
Woo! The new year.
Oh, we're back.
I can only imagine how much sound that makes.
Another season.
We survived 2020.
Well, we survived 2020 and season 1.
Well, Stein didn't.
Well, that's just how that goes.
Classic time.
By the time you hear this recording, you will have known what happened.
After he bit down on that fake tooth, now it's Stein.
Stein. He's cousin of Steven.
Steven.
Oh, we're bringing that character back. Okay.
Oh, yes. But yes, we're starting off a brand new season for Heavenscape.
Season 2, y'all.
Season 2. As we continue the after the events of the apocalypse.
It's a strong word.
No.
Well, it was apocalyptic for everybody that was on that world.
It was armalyptic.
It was hot. I see what you did there.
And with Violet MIA, who knows what's going to happen?
It wasn't my fault, okay?
Missing gods. Don't know where arms went.
Crazy guy with his sword, traveling the multiverse.
He's not that crazy. Just
Dude with his arm missing, floating somewhere.
a little mad. So he has emotions. He has a right to his feelings.
That Strathmore didn't have feelings.
Well, we go a different direction with this campaign as we
He might have
introduce
feelings.
something a little bit on a darker side. Creatures of the night.
It's darker because we can't go out in the sun.
Yeah, keep that sunlight away.
Moonlight
Yes.
don't hurt.
Nocturnal.
There you go.
But yes, we're presenting Fangs in the Dark. Focusing on, obviously, vampires.
Oh, well. Depends on your perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, is it obvious? Wolves have fangs.
Thank you.
They have teeth.
They have fangs.
They have canines.
Yeah, it counts.
They are canines.
So,
Big wolfie.
just kidding. We're all honey badgers.
Sweet.
Is that a pun?
No,
He actually shifts
awesome.
into a boar.
Oh my god, that would be the best game ever.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's go ahead
I
and
bet
get
don't
this
care.
show on the road here. Let's go around and introduce ourselves and give our character names. And then you can learn a little bit more about the characters in a little bit.
Well, I guess that's starting with me. My name's John, and my character is a monk named Methos.
My name is Laura, one of the Lauras. I'm Laura W. My character is Calla Haustoria. I can't pronounce it. You want me to say it again?
You wrote it.
Yeah. I keep wanting to say Historia, but it's not Historia, it's Haustoria.
Haustoria.
Yeah.
There you go.
So Calla Haustoria.
Haustoria.
Calla Haustoria.
Calla Haustoria.
Just say it with an accent. A little
Which
bit of a
accent?
huh.
No,
Put a huh in it.
don't bring witches in this.
Haustoria.
All right, well, I am Kyle, and I am playing...
Mystery character number 1.
Well, I wouldn't say mystery character number 1. But no, I am playing the current... I don't know how to properly say this.
With words.
Yes, thank you.
Look,
Use
And
your
getting
words.
closer.
I'm here for you,
Lovely.
man.
I don't want to say like the youngest leader because that's not right. But
Are you the youngest leader?
no.
A leader of what?
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Mystery man.
I can't think of the right word for it. This is why I was asking before we started recording, but then I got that's for you to decide, and I'm
Word.
bad at deciding
Teacher?
things.
Professor?
Youngest leader
What-
works
what-
for me.
No,
Let's go
he's
with
the
youngest
newest.
leaders
Acolyte?
right now.
He's the newest.
Newling?
Oh, the newling.
The baby
The
leader.
newest.
Inexperienced?
No, he's the newest.
Millennial?
Virgin.
No. Wow. Okay. And edit.
Do we
Descendant.
really need to edit that?
I don't think we need to edit.
Nope, that's a
Especially
regular
if it
word.
applies.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't even give you an R rating.
I mean, the long intro is probably going to
Like virgin olive oil,
Yeah, it's fair.
It's like you're trying to speak to us.
but not with English.
Words are coming
This
out.
is why I wanted to
Hard
ask.
again.
This is why I want to discuss it before.
Are you confused about your title?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I know my character.
Headmaster?
name. It's no, not even that. It's like
Juvenile
Inheritor.
headmaster.
I guess
Hold
What
on.
was that?
I am the newest inheritor of the
Air.
source
There you go.
vampires' memories from the family of Geldrith. Does that make sense?
You're the
There you go.
current
Cool.
inheritor.
Well, I wouldn't say current. There's multiple.
He's the
Subject.
youngest of that family.
I'm just the newest, the youngest.
He's the
He's
youngest,
the youngest
person
heir.
who's been.
He's the
most
latest one who's been
recent-
turned.
The
Yeah.
latest.
The
You're
latest.
the
latest.
latest turn.
That is
Only
The
he could
most
do that.
Holy crap.
New
no holding anything.
No.
Only hurts.
fledgling. He's a fledgling.
Yes.
Jiminy crickets.
The
that would've been
youngest of the
really
fledglings.
easy to
My
say.
brain's not functioning tonight. Have you noticed?
Well, just ask Laura
It
for
functions
help
other
from
nights.
now on.
It's a good point. It doesn't.
Just over there, Foxhawking it.
Is
hope
that an
his
approved
character's
word? Can you
name-
use that word?
It's Foxhawk.
It's
I hope
approved.
you name your character Foxhawk. Yes.
So that was Kyle.
Foxhawk. But he
So
never
do
says
you have a
character's
name?
Gonna do that.
Kyle?
Yeah, what was your character's
It's
name?
You
fine.
again?
never said your character.
Your family name?
Well, that's what I said. The Geldrith. Like,
What?
Geldrith.
these people wouldn't know
Geldrith.
his name.
There
Except
got
out of
one.
character now.
you go. Geldrith.
He is the latest inheritor of the source vampire of the family Geldrith.
There you
Newest fledgling. That's what I'm writing.
All right, Red, your turn.
What do I say?
Your
What did
name
you
is
say? Your name, your
Okay,
character
Okay,
name.
so I'm the
name.
other Laura, and my character is
The
Amber.
first Laura.
Yeah, you
Laura
were
Prime.
Sorry, she is Laura Prime.
I feel like I should take that personally.
I didn't give the name to myself. I'm sorry.
Wait. So if we have John Prime and Mega John, does that make you Laura Prime and
She's
Mega
Wagner.
Laura?
Megalora.
She's
It sounds like
Wagner.
what
She's
is
always
that?
Wagner to me.
Wagner? Okay.
You're always a Wagner.
Anyways, my character is Amber Godfrey.
Godfrey, yes.
Megalodon. That's the word it makes me think of. Megalora's megalodon.
Do you want to be a megalodon?
Okay.
Scares
Not
the crap
really.
Out of me.
That's what that word reminds me of.
You
We're
have
already
so
off
much
topic.
editing to do. Like so much.
We are
editing.
not chilling with a dinosaur shark right now. Don't worry, people.
My name is Jessica,
Megalodon.
Wasn't Ryan's
and
character
I'm playing
the dinosaur? type?
Valyra.
Ledieron.
But I mean, that's all I have to say, right? I don't.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's
Okay.
fine. I am also not a megalodon.
Not this time.
My name's Tony, and I will be playing Fenton Malak. You can just call me Finn if you're my friend.
Oh, Finn, I like that.
Yeah. But if you're not my friend, you can call yourself Dad.
But then what do
They're
we call
not my
you?
friend.
Death.
Acceptable.
You can say not today, but I'll say no, yes. I have a busy schedule.
Alright, and my name is Scott, and I will be the narrator for tonight.
He'll be the person with the busiest job.
It's the busiest job, yes. Bringing everybody in. If that's even possible.
Questionable. We'll find out.
We shall find out.
That's his name.
So let's go ahead and get started, and let me set the scene here for everyone, and so you can understand what is going on. So, welcome to the lovely region of Wachovia. Beautiful, forested region. Temperate weather, not too cold, not too hot.
It's just right.
Hope it's
Just
at least
right.
65 degrees.
Well, I mean, depends on whether it's day or night.
Depends how much fur
Slide
you
this
have.
back just a smidgen. Okay.
Depends on whether it's Fahrenheit or Celsius.
As you can see,
Ew,
plenty of rivers,
Ooh,
plenty of
that's right.
towns.
that's horrible.
Beautiful
Yeah.
trees.
You have 7 major cities here, including the capital. And the capital is where you're going to be focused at currently, which the capital is Dragomir.
Oh, where do we come from? Do we come from Tudor?
And you may not even come from this region.
It's
You guys
anywhere
may
in the
actually
world.
come from a different region altogether.
Can we be the Tudors?
Which is the beauty of this. Because you're different vampire families. have all sent representatives to the capital.
They made a bad choice.
Yeah, they sent the young one.
The
They-
child.
Sorry, they got your replacement ready.
Yeah, probably.
But yes, the families have sent their representatives, specifically to this capital, in a joint effort. For many centuries, the vampires have been separated in their respective families, and they have not been united together under a single cause. Each of them has had their own cause that they've strove for. But what they seek to do now is the heads of the families have gotten together and they would like to form a vampire covenant, an alliance, to make their species stronger in order for them to survive. Because as right now, they're hiding in the shadows. It's where you live, it's how you survive. Those vampires who are exposed don't last very long. And this is where you begin. You're sent here on a nice long journey in this, well, war-torn land. Because in Wachovia, they're having a current state of conflict. The king is essentially a puppet king. He has been coerced by the kingdoms of the east called the Dustmen. They have forced his coercion by capturing members of his family. And in order for them to remain alive, he is forced to obey by their rules. Which is essentially allowing their troops through his land at different staging points. But then you also have the kingdoms of the west, who are more peaceful, but they have been here for centuries. More diplomatic, really. They've been here. Actually, Wachovia was primarily human-based, but over the past few years, they've allowed more and more other creatures in. They've allowed, actually, goblins. They allow gnomes, elves, even orcs, as savage as their history can be. As long as they are peaceful and they help and aid with society, they're allowed here in Wachovia. Now, not everybody agrees with that, but that's the king's edict. However, that's starting to change since he became the puppet king. Because the Dustmen, they don't really want that. They don't want all this diplomacy. They have one single mission, and it's our empire. You follow us, you follow our rules, our regulations, or you die. And so there's been current conflict here in this region because of that. So you were sent here to help in the efforts of stabilizing this region, with hopes that in doing so, we'll start an alliance with the people here and give you the ability to maybe, just maybe, start the process of actually forming this vampire covenant. Give it good groundwork. So we will find that out here shortly and what you guys do. So let's go ahead and start here with you, sir.
That's me. He pointed at me.
You, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, is your character name again?
It's Methos.
Methos. Awesome. Well, Methos.
I was born in the Highlands of Scotland 400 years ago, and I cannot die.
And I don't know what haggis is.
Actually, my age is undefined.
Yes. Well, you arrive from your long journey into this bustling capital city.
It's been a long time.
Yes, it has. You don't really socialize too much with the outside world.
And I have all my stuff with me, so I got like a big... Did I? Like,
Sack, yeah.
yeah, I got a big like duffel bag.
A rucksack.
Yeah.
Duffel bag.
Like a stick with like a
Is
a
it
kerchief,
daylight
tied
or is it
together.
evening?
It's nighttime.
Okay.
Yes, it's actually about dusk, yeah, so. Just the beginning of night.
So it's like the dawn for vampires.
Yes.
It's the dawning of the age of night creatures.
Are you? I don't remember. Are you a vampire?
I am a vampire.
Okay.
I think
So
all
that
of us
said,
except for Tony are
You
vampires.
have received information on this meeting, and you have followed it here.
Yes, the monastery is very well connected. That's where I'm coming from, is a monastery, where I've stayed for centuries.
And then something got you out of the monastery.
Mhm.
Something big, something important. Maybe history in the making, right?
I'm all about that.
Vampiric bad dreams, or AKA day terrors.
I don't follow. Who are you, sir?
Oh, I'm just the voice in your head.
One of them.
One of
What
the
a
many.
many. Yeah.
You may call me Legion.
So, your instructions that you received were to arrive at the city, and then you were to go to this abandoned warehouse. And from there, everything else will be known to you.
Okay. Who exactly has instructed me?
You actually have received a parchment with the seal. It's from one of the noble houses, which you
Vampire
know
houses.
enough because you know a lot about vampire history. So,
All right. So, like, this is like a official vampire like gathering. I have been summoned.
mhm.
All right. So,
And of course, anybody that was reading it it's kind of written with codex, so to speak, in a way that if a vampire was reading it, they would understand the words that are being used in it and decode it.
Mhm.
If anybody else was to read it and not have that knowledge, they would just see it as rubbish.
yes, the monastery was in a bustle because I have left, and like most of them that are there, all of them that are there, like have always known me to be there. So it was a big deal. I could not tell them when I might return.
Yeah, you have always been there.
As far as they know,
Yeah,
like I'm a part of that monastery's history.
a central part of it, and now you are left from it for the moment. Will you return? We'll find out. Meanwhile, another arrival.
Do you want me to say my name again?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Calla Haustoria.
Can I call you Callie?
I don't know you.
Well, we just met. My name is Methos.
You may call me Madam Chamberlain.
Oh.
Very. It's good to know. She even straightened her jacket when she said that to you. I imagine the character did that too, like straightened like this little cloistered vest.
We're not first name basis yet.
Chamberlain.
Maybe one day, not today.
Today, it's not the day.
Shall I introduce myself?
Oh yeah, so you have arrived at this nice. Okay, not really. Maybe not that nice. Not from where you're from. You're used to cleaner streets, cleaner rooms, probably. Just cleaner altogether.
Someplace that's preferably not abandoned.
You know, you arrive in this city, and there's just a lot just going on here. I mean, there's guards in the streets, hassling people. You know, you've got traders, you got markets, it's busy. It's just not what you're used to from where you're from.
Very disorganized.
Yes. You're probably calculating right now what it would take to restore this to actual order.
Indeed.
But as you follow your instructions as well to the warehouse. And as you do, you actually meet another individual as you guys arrive at the warehouse. And inside this warehouse, it's obviously it's abandoned. You don't see much of anything here. Nobody else except for, well, him. You guys see each other, and that's all you see currently.
What do you look like?
I look like myself.
That's very insightful of you.
Probably has your monastery robes on.
Okay.
I do, but you can't see my face because I have my armor on. So be careful. Don't touch it.
Did you go with it? Did you actually go with the cold iron?
I mean, like, I'm not going to carry it when I can just wear it there.
Yeah.
And I have a cloak that looks like a monk's cloak, brown over it.
You turn into Dr. Doom.
Basically, I look like Dr. Doom, except it's brown cloak, and
He
I
gets
don't.
so happy when you let him say it. He's like, yes, that's exactly who I am.
I also have a sword at my side.
Okay. Well, I am wearing a silk dress, and I have sort of delicate gold jewelry. I am dressed all fancy because that's just how I do.
I was about to say
Right.
fancy pants.
And I have pink hair in a braid and pink eyes that kind of almost glow a little bit.
How do you get your hair that color?
Oh, it does that on its own.
How?
Honey, I woke up like this.
Hold on.
I like Madam Chamberlain. She's feisty.
Here, I get my book
It's that
out.
pink hair, man.
It's
that
So
pink
you-
hair.
was it like this before you turned?
I think that was an after turning thing. Sort of,
So becoming a vampire turned your hair pink?
yes.
Could I get a sample of your hair?
I feel like this is a very intimate thing to be asking for a lock of my hair when we've just met.
This is for historical.
It's
For
for
science.
Science. This is for science. For the betterment of all vampires.
I will say yes on the condition that I need to have records of everything that you do with my hair. And
Oh, yes, of course. I keep very good records.
that sounds like a very good deal.
As he breaks out the big book of
Match made
vampires.
in heaven.
So yes.
All right, I'll take the lock here. I'm going to press it in between a few pages at the back of the book. And I'll put my book away.
All right. So, as they're having this little conversation here.
Oh, also, I have a cross that I'm wearing.
Yes.
Interesting.
I made it myself.
Very nice.
You, sir, walk in to this abandoned warehouse.
I do.
And as you do, you see two other individuals already there.
I see them exchanging locks of hair, and I kind of wrinkle my face in confusion and slight disgust, and walk to a corner of the room to start tinkering with my gauntlets.
Typical millennial.
You would not be disgusted by my hair. I can tell you right now.
I don't know, you guys are trading locks there. I'm not disgusted by the hair itself.
I
just
didn't give her
disgusted-
any locks of my hair.
It
While
was just
they're
my hair.
having academic
My hair is
conversations.
Oh yes, please, let me know what you're doing with my hair. Yes, I need full records.
I need full records of everything.
I like knowledge, but I'm not that kind.
Well, it sounds like consent was given, so.
I am the queen of consent.
There was consent. She was handing it to him. He wasn't stealing it. Doesn't make it any less weird. Makes it more weird.
What color hair does he have?
You probably can't tell what is up.
He's got his cloak on.
Yeah, I've got a traveler's
You
cloak
do
on.
see he has a gauntlet, though. It looks
I've got two
like
of
a
them on.
custom-made gauntlet, too, by the way.
Can I tell what kind of gauntlet it is?
Custom made.
I mean, like, build materials and, like, you know,
Well, it's
strength.
clearly made out of metal. It looks almost like a metal arm.
If you could go there and maybe inspect it if he allows you to.
Nah, he looks like he's doesn't want to be talked to, so I'm going to respect that.
Okay.
I'm not that interested in your gauntlet.
And then, as that's all
You got your
happening,
own.
you're joined by a fourth individual.
What color is her hair?
This is going to be a recurring theme, I feel like.
It's kind of like jam.
A new enemy appears. What color is his hair?
Your hair
Taste
is bloodberry
hair.
colors? You are my favorite.
This is going to be scary.
But yes, you walk in. Go ahead and describe your character for the class.
She has orange hair.
Ooh.
She, I guess, dresses delicately.
Yeah, like a noble.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of similar to your dress,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so you can tell that.
Not quite as fabulous.
I
A
am
little bit
very
more
fancy.
demure.
You're like the France would fancy.
Yeah. It's in my equipment list that I
She's
have
more of a Southern
fancy
belle of
clothes.
fancy.
Yes.
Oh, we need to make sure we have clothes on our equipment list.
Only
mean I'm
for
running around
especially
naked?
All I have is
fancy.
my cloak.
You mean we're not coming here to like flash people? I'm at the wrong party.
You must be the newest member of your clan.
Alright, so yeah, you guys see her walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Is she wearing anything that would signify to me what family she's from? Like an emblem or
Yeah, I
anything?
mean, she would probably have like a signet ring. So,
I take note of this. I recognize all the seals.
yes. Oh, yes, of course you would.
I knew you were going to do that.
Off.
He's a wereseal.
Gerald.
That seems like a kind of a niche
This ball
creature.
needs to be defeated. I have a special power for this. Nose bouncing.
Yo. He even,
I hope this becomes a real character someday, but not today.
and he's Aussie.
Aussie. Oh my.
Alright. So anyhow, she kind of just walks in. Do you go to the corner like him, or do you walk to the table with everybody else? Or to
I
the
walk
center?
to the, I guess, the people.
Where the people
You
are.
walk over to me.
Do you do a hair flip? Fiery auburn hair flowing in the wind. That's the hair color.
Is she of like Irish descent?
No.
She looks Scottish, Irish,
Maybe a mixture of the two.
Scot-Irish. I was
Maybe.
born in the Highlands of Scotland.
Anyhow, then two more walk in at the same time.
Oh, that's us.
You gotta describe yourself.
I am Valyra. We're describing ourselves.
Like how you
I
look, appearance, they're
have-
seeing us.
Sort of ranger type attire on, like
Leather.
Other.
not like leather, more like
Not like scary
I'm
leather.
going hunting, and this is my hunting leather.
I killed it, I stripped it, now it's my leather.
It's my hunting leather.
I have a heavy cloak on, but the hood's back because it's not daylight anymore. And I have long white hair and blue eyes, and I'm an elf, so pointy
Ooh, an elf
ears.
vampire.
Ears.
Pointy ears.
She's probably, what would you say, like 5'4"?
Sure. Sounds great.
So at 6'4", I'm a little bit taller than she is.
A little.
Broad-shouldered, muscular,
You look like Alcide from True Blood.
except with flowing white hair that is pulled back into a braid
Oh.
that extends down past my lower back.
So if you mixed him with The Witcher.
More like
Yeah, she
if
likes
you took
that.
Rollo from Vikings and
nodding.
then mixed him with The Witcher. It's the Rollo Witcher.
Yeah.
Like, toss a coin to your Witcher because this will never end because I want more. Right? Like, let's get all the songs
We
together.
could actually make that image.
I probably could. But anyway, large guy, braided hair, yellow, golden eyes, no discernible scars or tattoos, but he does have a red moon emblem on a not metal gauntlet on his arm.
What? Are we like in a tavern, or are we just hanging out in the town square?
Abandoned
This
warehouse.
is a big abandoned building that we've just walked into. Young
No, don't be
lady,
creepy.
mistress.
Oh, I like that.
That's not any less creepy.
Yeah, I like
Like, young lady, that's creepy. Mistress.
Why is the child speaking?
Other way, other way.
Tell the child to be silent. He smells new.
Are you talking to God?
Well, effectively, yes.
Maybe I am.
Okay, good to know. You're one of those.
One of those.
Oh, what do you mean by one of them?
All right,
Oh, nothing.
settle down there.
I think
Strathmore.
she's calling me different. Oh, I did go to Strathmore. Sorry.
Yeah, you always go to Strathmore. Settle down there.
I keep trying to get out, and it keeps pulling me right back in. Everybody's gonna die. Oh no, no, no! Not today! Not today!
It's
Oh.
also gonna be like
I
pretty
will
quiet.
exorcise the Strathmore from you.
He's like, my character's gonna be quiet. I was like, what?
I said my character would be. I didn't say I would be. He still hasn't spoken yet.
Okay, gotcha. Good to know.
So he apparently is having some identity issues.
He's having internal monologues that are spilling
You're
out.
making me look bad.
Basically, as they walk in, he's just smelling the air. He's sniffing around. He's looking at you with cold, callous eyes.
He's sniffing people.
Dude, you're making me look bad in front of the wizard.
He's all creepy, like going behind him and going.
Making me look bad for the
Just as long as he doesn't go around back, I'm good.
What?
What?
He's a dog, right?
The wrong
dog.
group to say that,
Did,
What do you think I meant?
Did he say that, like, in character?
dude. Yes.
Yes,
He
that
doesn't
was
want us to
definitely in
check out the back of the
character.
warehouse.
Do you get experience
Should we
points
check
for
out the
being
back of
weird?
the warehouse?
What's in the back?
No,
of the
that was last
warehouse?
I think
Okay.
we should investigate.
Let's look in the back of the warehouse to find out what it is he's trying to hide.
That's where I hid my components. You're gonna find a lot of weird stuff.
Being totally serious. Right now.
All right, so
What do you think I meant?
what you guys find in this warehouse is pretty much it's abandoned. It's derelict, barely still standing.
I'm allergic to cobwebs.
Well, where are all the cobwebs? I would like to claim all of them.
But yes, you see everybody else here. Just interesting group of people.
Just 6?
Yeah, just 6 of you here.
Big building for 6.
Just the 6 of us.
Yes,
We
I
can
guess
make
it
it
is.
if we try.
I don't know, milady, but keep your distance from the one with no face. His armor smells different.
And a boss has appeared. What?
His head is gigantic! We just got here. It comes out, head bobbling about.
That's the shroom juice, man.
Oh.
I told you not to go around back.
That's where he keeps it, in his bag.
Well, I don't want to accidentally sniff it and get, high off my own
Is this
hallucinogenics.
a bird? Is this somebody
Oh.
relevant?
So, anyhow, after y'all have arrived and kind of sort of got to know each other a little bit.
I gave him a lock of my hair.
Just a little.
Give a little bit of your
Sniffed this
hair,
guy?
yes. He being sniffed by this guy over here. So, what
She
happens
smells
next
like pink.
I am wearing perfume.
is
That's what it's called, pink.
Pink.
Muzzle.
Who's
the
a guy?
muzzle.
Yes,
Add-
milady.
Add that to your
And that's your item list, muzzle. So, anyways.
Is that how you spell muzzle?
No.
Moose.
Alright, so through the warehouse doors walks another individual. A couple of them, actually.
Are they stacked?
No.
One on top of the other.
So you have one, he walks in, and you could definitely the others are following behind him. The others, they look like basically like kind of guards, pretty
Lackeys.
lackeys, if you want to use that term, sure.
That is not the term I heard.
But the one in the center, the one that's walking towards you at a fast pace, you can tell, he's got his cloak on, and of course he's wearing just kind of a light leather armor. There's no insignias, nothing like that.
I step in front of her than anyone else.
And so he stops when he reaches your group, and he quickly looks over at his henchman, and he tells him, says, "Secure the building." So they spread out as they go, and they start checking just the different, exits, entrances, even up in the
Backdoor
rafters.
areas.
Going around back.
areas.
I gotta find my ingredients, my components.
So as he does that, he takes his hood off, and as he does, he sees you, all 6 of you, and he says, "I see the families have heeded my request."
What color is his hair?
He actually has black hair.
Oh.
So
What does he smell like?
he smells like he hasn't showered in days.
This is horrible.
Your poor nose. Here,
I have
sniff this.
No idea.
So as he sees the 6 of you, he says, "Thank you for coming. I'm in need of your family's assistance. And I am Servanus Dragonia, the son of the rightful king of Wachovia."
You gonna watch over us? That was forced.
You mean Wachovia us?
He's here to watch over you.
Watch over ya.
Yeah, that was forced. Okay, moving on. Hey, I read it wrong the first time. To be fair, so
Look, it's Wachovia.
Like
There's
the
no
bank.
banks here, though.
Yeah. That's what I was
And
saying.
you're an academic.
hey, I wasn't an academic before.
You don't need to read the mixed chemicals.
No, you just need to know those two. Don't ever combine them.
Don't combine the red one with the blue one.
Ever.
You get the matrix.
Only if you pick.
I mean, you really don't want to be creating alternate realities. It ends horribly.
So anyways,
I choose purple.
he continues. And he tells you, "My sister and I were held captive for many years. My father has been forced to comply for our safety. I recently have escaped.
I can smell that.
However, my sister is still held there. With that being the unfortunate situation where I am unable to directly go to my father for aid. I reached out to your families so we can make an agreement. You help me free this land. I can help you secure a lasting alliance."
So is this man human? Or is he vampire?
Human. He's human.
He human. But he know we vampy. I'm never saying that again.
I'll revamp that.
Oh, he's been waiting to say that.
He planned that one since a week
But
ago.
he knows we're vampire and weird dog.
He doesn't know what that
Nobody
is.
told us I am.
But he does know you
Yeah,
guys.
you're
Well,
sniffing.
he's
You don't have a
assuming.
sniffing nose.
You
You are
smell like a
vampire.
wet dog and you're sniffing everybody.
I smell like beautiful bath oils. I'm very well groomed. My
Okay.
mistress takes care of me.
That okay.
She brushes my hair herself.
I'm sure she
Make
does.
sure you don't have any fleas or ticks.
I also brush her hair. It's a mutual brushing agreement.
He is
You
not
brush my
helping
hair, I'll
himself.
brush yours.
Kind of seems a little one-sided there. You have a lot more hair.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a lot of hair, but it means I've never lost.
What?
All right. Anyhow,
You're
I haven't had to cut
friends.
my hair since the turning ritual.
but yes, to answer your question, he assumes that you are vampire because that's who he reached out to, was the families.
Fair.
He does. I learned of your existence during my time in captivity. There are many legends that surround your families. Took some time. I was able to actually discover your location.
I mean, it's not hard to find us.
We've got a castle.
Hiding in plain sight. It's
She's
very.
got a castle. We have a college. I don't know what they have.
Exactly. So you wouldn't have been able to find us.
Mm.
Had a lot better than this guy over here, shiny arms.
I want to utilize each of your gifts
He's got metal gloves on.
to help me.
You come up with something to say.
I thought we were still listening.
So, but I would like to know who I'm dealing with, specifically. Representatives. Who are you?
Who would like to start?
I like how we all just look around the room like,
Madam
all right, who's going
Chamberlain.
first?
Tell me about
You're
your
up.
family. Tell me about your gifts.
Well, I'm from the Haustoria family. I am their chamberlain.
Does she do a little curtsy?
As I do, yes.
No, she just flings her arm out, just in a weird motion.
Curtsy?
No curtsy, that's all. Just
Yes, my clan is very aristocratic, and we tend to be very diplomatic about things rather than try to assert our authority in more violent ways.
I see. We could use your skills, especially with the other lords. Sway them to our cause.
That's the idea.
And he looks over here in the corner. Says, "You, sir, with that weird contraption."
what are you calling weird?
You squirrely one.
Shoot.
The college, did you say?
Yeah,
I assume you're educated,
I would hope so.
but you can't read.
He's still young, mind you.
Well, it's not my fault that
Most
this
of them
land
have
has
been
such a weird
picture
name. Come from very far west. We have such a different way of speaking.
It begins with a W.
Yeah,
You come from the west. How can you not say this name?
but it's the CH. See, in my language, that's a ch. But for you, it's apparently it's a k.
Yeah, trying to say. Never mind.
What is special about you?
Yeah.
His brain.
Is it though?
Oh, it's special.
Hey,
Can you
special
smell
can
it?
mean many
I can
things.
smell it on him.
Let's call him Gerald.
Gerald.
Give us your pail.
Yeah. Got many talents with
Call him Errol.
various concoctions and such.
Interesting.
Yes.
We could utilize those resources.
I would hope so.
Cause some mayhem,
You could say mayhem. as prefer.
distractions.
Yeah. Something along
Maybe
that
even
line.
poison a few people.
It sounds like a bad idea. Let's not do that.
I like where this is going.
Yes, but poison isn't edible.
So he looks over at you,
Technically,
sir.
it is.
Everything is edible once.
Don't eat it.
That's my page you were on.
Looks over here and he goes, "Ah, yes, you with the book.
I put my book away.
You look
It's a small book.
like the scribe type.
This is the big bulky armor.
Only
that gave you
recently,
away.
in the past several centuries or so. There's a lot more to me.
Hmm.
But yes, one of my attributes is science and understanding.
And for centuries you collected this knowledge.
Yes.
We could use that, especially.
Well, it is not the kind of knowledge I would share with a human.
I'm over there eyeing his book after he said it's filled with knowledge.
You may have some answers to our situation.
I may.
Well, I do hope you share those with us in due time.
If it behooves myself and my kind, I will be happy to.
You'll be behoven.
So then he looks over at the orange hair. And he says, You appear to be from a noble family. Not much different than my own.
Good observation.
Sadly.
And you act like my family as well.
Like somebody I've lived with a lot.
So he says, What are your gifts?
I have a way of always getting my way.
Interesting.
Interesting. Could you give us a demonstration on him?
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, a demonstration about what?
I did not volunteer to be a
I
test
can
subject,
help
and you
with
are not
that.
volunteering me.
I don't know if I want to get near him.
Ah.
The feeling
choice.
is apparently mutual. So.
Good choice.
A hidden gift. I'm sure we will see soon enough.
It's the name of James Bond.
Then he looks over here at you two. He says, You two are a very interesting pair.
Does he smell human? I
Very-
didn't catch that. If they were talking,
Remember,
I
he
wasn't
stinks
paying
real bad.
Yeah, he smells
He
He's been
terrible.
in prison. His sister.
Do vampires not stink?
They stink
You tell
differently.
us.
I smell like pink.
Do I stink? Are you calling me a stink?
Smell like hair
You
dye.
smell of lavender.
Well, then, no. Vampires
Lavender
don't.
doesn't
Smell like bleach.
Uh-huh.
Question was
But you are
actually,
an elf.
would we
Well,
be
so
aware
vampire.
that
Well,
he's
you're a vampire.
clearly not one of us?
You look cleaner than they do.
Would you be aware? You said it, not me.
Hey, watch it. We're on my turf. This is a warehouse.
So I will take the answer as yes. We are very aware.
Would he recognize us as what house we're from, since my house is known for having white hair,
Yes.
and we both do?
Yes, he's aware.
You guys are going to giggle like school children every time that word comes up.
Yep.
Oh gosh! All right, but no, he looks at both of you, and he says, "I am happy to see that you have taken the invitation. I am well aware of your reputation and your gifts. I believe they'll be very useful for when diplomacy may not be an option.
What gifts are those?
Yeah, can't win them all.
Your legends of hunting are a great bedtime story.
Are you trying to give children nightmares?
They're daymares.
Well,
He's human.
Because
For
we
us.
sleep during the day.
The opposite. We want to show them what legendary looks like.
Good point.
What do you need us for?
May need your help when it comes to using force. Not everyone will be quick to listen. Some of them may require additional coercion. As he looks at this large man standing in front of him.
Oh,
He looks up at you.
I can see that he's also been like wafting in my face the whole time. It's kind of offensive.
Well, you did get really close to him.
I didn't know what he was.
But he looks directly at you and he
I wanted to make
says,
sure he wasn't weird like that one.
I've heard the stories.
I'm over here. I can hear you.
I can't,
There's a few.
can't wait to see the stories in action.
It all depends on what she tells me to do, I guess.
Alright. So after, he's gone around, he's talked to everyone. You see his two other guards that went in to kind of search the rest of the warehouse.
Did he only bring 2?
2 in, yeah. So they come back. As they come back, they talk to him, and it says, they've checked the perimeter, and it's clean. There's nothing wrong.
Oh, good. They didn't find my stash.
Or someone's
They're
stolen it
checking
and it's not
for-
there anymore.
For traps.
No.
It's a
But then, of course, as soon as those words leave their mouth, you guys hear sounds from outside as 2 guards from the outside stumble in with arrows in them. And then they fall to the ground.
Hey, I think you guards are doing a really bad job of, checking the perimeter.
Are they dead?
If they're
Yep,
just
they're dead.
Oh,
so like
His 2...
that would be an inappropriate time to feed, right?
well, if they were gonna die anyway.
Yeah, right.
These 2 guards right here, they rush into the infiltrators. And as they do, they get cut down with a quickness. These infiltrators, they are wearing scale mail. They also have what appears they were wearing black cloaks. And they are wielding blades.
They
Dual
have
wielding blades.
Are their faces visible or anything?
Barely.
Are they coming to
So
attack
they're
us?
covered.
Are they coming to attack us?
They actually come into the warehouse, yes.
Do they smell
Are they just-
aggressive?
Yeah.
Are their
Yes.
hearts beating loudly? Do they smell of adrenaline?
They just killed 4 people.
Well,
Yeah, so they're being aggressive.
Are they just holding position or are they advancing?
No, they're advancing as they're actually advancing towards Severnus. And as they're advancing towards them, he looks around and he says, "We've been betrayed."
So, I think now would be a good time to quickly say why we should help you.
So he reaches and he grabs
What you
his
could do
sword
for
and he
us.
prepares for a battle as they move in.
Are we
No, really, what can you
Are we
do
in
for
a
us? You're
positioned
asking
to
a
where
lot
we
for
can
us.
see like who's out there?
I
As
think
he
they've come
prepares for
inside,
battle,
right?
he says, "Come, let's see what you are made of."
Well, that's not an answer.
I
So is
forgot
that-
to mention that I have a raven with me. I don't know if I'm allowed to have any connections to it or anything. I don't really. It's just hanging out with me. That's what it does. So right now it's gonna
He's
fly.
just hanging out.
Yeah, he just hangs out and flies around with us. But anyway, right now
he jumps from perch to perch, depending on what
right now
angle.
he's just gonna fly kind of away into the rafters or some he's just gonna fly off for a second.
So it's gonna make sure to watch over you.
In theory, but
Wachovia and Wachovia.
Just remember, it's no snowing.
So all the people attacking have come into the warehouse.
Yes.
How many?
4, right?
4 right now.
Oh,
Right now.
they're
Could be more.
gonna die. It's like
Did they leave the door
it's
open?
like 5
The
vampires.
door's
here.
open. You can just
5
walk out
vampires
if
and a
you want.
werewolf and that.
I mean, they're clearly not looking at us.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to be useful.
Well, actually,
Yeah,
they're
no,
kind of looking
probably
at
not.
everybody in the
Can
room
I
right now.
can I like
You're kind of
examine to
guilty by
see?
association, so
Can I look at them and see if they are equipped to deal with vampires?
yeah. Go ahead and make an action real quick.
Okay.
Is that a
Study.
survey or
Yeah,
study?
I have
Study.
a survey
Would I be able to do so
as
as
well
well?
as a study.
You have 2
Do it.
studies.
Would I be able to
I
do
have
so as
2
well?
study
Yeah.
and 1 survey.
You
I
can
don't
make a
know which
study
would be
roll.
better
Just kind of
for
want to see what
this.
they're equipped for.
Survey
Survey
is observe situation, anticipate
4.
outcome, and study is scrutinize details and interpret evidence.
Yes, so study.
So which one would benefit me the most?
For what you're doing, study.
All right.
There you go, dice pouch.
So a dice. This is nice.
Really
Okay.
distracted.
How many dice do I get?
You have 2.
How many do you have in study?
I have
Yes,
2
2 in
in my
study.
hand.
There you go. You have 2.
All right. 4 and 1.
Take the highest.
4.
4. All right, you got the same as him. All right. So what you can tell is that these are highly trained warriors.
Okay.
You are not certain of the blades they use, of what they're made of. They're moving too quick with them to actually study them in detail.
Understandably.
But you can tell they're definitely equipped to take on him and his guardsmen. It's like as if they were sent here with that specific purpose, like they knew who they were going up against.
So they're going up against the guardsmen and them at the moment.
Yeah, well, not actually how they're going against Dragomir as he rushes in there and starts fighting with them.
Well, I'll draw my sword in the meantime.
I guess I'll
Alright.
draw my
We
sword
have to help
too.
him.
You want me to help the stinky human?
Yeah, that's why we're here.
I'll spray some perfume on him. It'll be fine.
Fine. I'm going to draw out my large battle axe. Curved hilt. Big, broad, hacking end. It's got a wolf's head.
It's one-handed or
Blood
two-handed?
For me?
Yeah.
1.
For everybody else, 2?
3.
That
You
sounds
gotta use
good.
a foot.
Gigantic battle axe you wield in one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally have your foot stabilizing it, and then you just release the foot to let it fall.
So, yeah.
Gravity does hold work.
Yeah. You're just helping guide
Actually, I just want
like
to
a
go ahead
guided
and,
guillotine.
I'm just going to rush in high speed and take a good slash at. Are they clumped up or are they spread out?
They're actually...
Do they stand back to back?
2 of them are taking on Dragomir, as the other 2 are approaching you.
Well, she told me that I needed to help Dragomir, so I'm just going to jump over those 2 and then hack and slash.
I mean,
at them.
use your brain here, like.
Oh, yes, mistress. She told me to use my brain, so I'm just going to hack and slash these 2 that are coming at me.
If you
Alright.
jump over them, they're gonna come at me.
Oh, good point. These 2 are dying.
That was simple.
Alright, go for it.
I didn't load out with intelligence. It's your fault.
Okay, you're smart, or I wouldn't have fallen in love with you.
That's true. I like to play with her sometimes. All right.
You're oversharing again.
No problem.
Alright, what are you going to do? You're going to wreck them?
Yeah, I feel like that's the best idea. I'm just going to wreck them.
Wreck them.
What'd you do?
Wow, that's really bad.
Do we have any fake crystals we can trade in?
You don't.
Oh, wait. I can make a stress. That was stressful.
You're stressed out already?
My nose is...
Okay. If you want to take 2 stress, you can go ahead and add another one. Go ahead.
All right with that. 5. Son of a biscuit.
Mark your 2 stress.
Will do.
He's already stressed.
So
Okay.
what do you do? What do you do?
He's in a very stressful situation.
You
He couldn't concentrate from the snow.
It smells that
well,
bad.
the stage stinks really bad. I'm just gonna gut one of them with the axe blade, and the other one, I'm just gonna grab him by the throat. That's what I want to do.
Well, you weren't able to do that all the way.
Do I at least like throat punch him?
You can never talk again.
You do axe one of them.
What do you ask?
Ask him a question.
But as you do that, he moves. The other one moves in behind you and strikes you.
Bad move, son.
So you can go ahead and roll a defense against that. However you're going to use the defend, you could
Skirmish.
skirmish. It works.
I can get some rolling room here. Be nice. Jesus.
What's the highest?
Can I shoot the guy that is moving in to attack him with a crossbow arrow? Thingy, bolt thingy.
3.
3. All right. So it's
Got
4.
like no elbow room over here.
Now, when you shoot him, do you want to do it to aid him in his defensive action, or are you doing it as your own action?
Why?
Because that's going to matter whether he rolls another die or doesn't.
What's the benefit? What's the best thing to do?
That's up to you.
That's up to you.
Are we both going to be dealing damage at that point?
Well,
If you assist me, we're not necessarily going to have you deal damage, but it would mean that I wouldn't take damage. Whereas if you make your own action, you might deal damage, but I'll take the damage.
yes.
So it's up to you.
He's fine.
I want to shoot the thing.
Okay.
It pissed me off at this point.
All right. So you'll take 1 harm.
I mean, he's a big werewolf, and you know
He's a big,
One
he
harm.
can take it.
he can take it.
You take 1 harm.
I want to shoot him.
Now, I do have medium armor. Does that take any at all?
Oh, you have heavy armor, don't you? Oh no. That's not
Well, I mean, the armor is what you would declare to use before you roll, just to negate it altogether.
That's right.
But I mean,
No, I'm alright. I can take it.
you basically just got scratched.
These are just people, right? Humans in armor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do I do? How many do I roll?
However many you got.
What do you have for prowl? Yeah, use prowl.
I have 2.
Yep. So you just roll 2. Now you can roll a third one if you want to take
How'd
2
you do?
stress.
Want me to move a little bit?
You can try to over push it, but it's up to
Okay.
you.
How many do I do then? 2 more?
You add 1 more die.
And then
2
I
stress for 1 die.
Okay.
And that's it. Roll and take the highest.
get 4.
That went a little bit better for her.
Oh, it's in here. 4.
4. All right.
So do I shoot him with my crossbow?
You do. You shoot him with your crossbow and you strike true with it. But as you do that, you draw attention from one of the other ones that was attacking Dragomir as he rushes in to strike you.
Okay.
So, essentially, she takes that one down that was going to attack you, sir. And then one of the other ones breaks away from Dragomir and he makes his way towards her. So go ahead and roll defensive.
I'll go ahead and assist that. I'll be moving at pretty high speeds.
I have to roll defensive or
Mhm.
him?
You do.
How many
And then
do
you
I
get
roll
an extra
for that?
die. You get 3 because you're using prowl, right? Or not prowl, but wait, you use finesse.
So I get 2?
Oh, you get 2, yeah. You get 2. Because he's giving you teammate on one of them. Because I'm trying to move an intercept. Oh, 5.
That was like really drawn
Nice.
out, man.
That was
And it worked.
stressful.
Stressful.
I was very worried like that.
And it worked. So as the, infiltrator, as he makes his way towards you, he gets close enough to where he's about to strike, and as he does, your bodyguard basically just pummels him.
Headbutt.
Wah!
I just run up and my ponytail flips around while I headbutt him.
You flip your hair back and forth.
I flip my hair back.
Yeah.
My character has a very amazing, flexible neck.
All right.
No cricks.
So you knock him off balance, and now he's basically focused back on you, the larger guy.
I'm focused on him too.
Anybody else doing anything? Or are you guys just gonna sit there and watch?
Yeah,
How
y'all
many
should-
are left?
Help us out.
I say, how many are
2.
left?
I got 2 left.
What
Well,
did
he's
Jimmy-
fighting one, and then
He's
there's
fighting one, the other one's
more
fighting
that's
Dragomir.
Yeah.
All right. So, are any of them like facing me or facing away from me? Yes, one is
mean,
facing away and one is facing.
One's
towards-
facing Dragomir, and he's kind of changing as they're fighting.
And one's
Okay.
standing in front of me going, "Oh, my face!"
Oh, like
Yeah.
do you like change like instantly when you like go to slash him and then change back? It's like a momentary like
No,
animal.
I'm just a dude.
That'd be
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah,
He
he's
hasn't
do with an
raged out
axe.
yet.
Yeah.
Just a really pretty dude.
I
Oh, you can go ahead and roll since you took an action or helped out. You can roll
Can I go first? You've
roll
already
2
done
dice
everything. I haven't done anything yet.
for your healing.
Do
That's
something,
true.
Madam Chamberlain.
6.
you may go,
6, okay,
but
so you can remove that harm.
may I suggest not killing them?
So that wound that he
outright.
received
'Cause I
after
have a
being
straw. and I'm willing to
stabbed,
share the straw.
it just
Okay.
What
away.
are you gonna do? Oh,
He's got a straw.
you know you have
Just the
fangs,
one,
right?
right?
You're a vampire.
yeah, just
I
that
have a
harm, that
mask
one
on
harm.
at the moment, and so I can't really like vamp
That's
out.
what the straw's for.
Yes.
What are you
That's
doing?
why you have a straw. You know you have
So you can
fangs. You
drink
can
through
bite
the
people.
He's under a helmet.
Yeah, I have a helmet on.
He says, "May I
Huge
suggest not killing this dude outright because I have a straw and I'm willing to share it with you."
It's the more elegant way. I learned this from the
In all-
aristocratic vampires. This was given to me by
Oh.
some princess
Actually,
millennia
I've
ago.
heard tell of stories of the most elegant way of devouring is through bloodberry jam.
I have heard rumblings of bloodberry jam.
So what are you doing?
I am like deferring to her and asked her politely not to kill them outright so that we might feed.
I was gonna see if I could.
Was she going to kill them with taxes?
She's
Death
a
and
vampire.
taxes.
She's more than
Death
capable
and
of killing a
taxes.
human.
Balancing books.
Taxes will kill you.
I was gonna see if I could study the environment and see if there was anything useful that I could use against them. Like if there's something I can knock off of a high place so that it falls on them.
Sure. You got the rafters up top.
Yeah.
You got a couple loose, yeah, I mean, it's damaged.
Is there something hanging overhead I can like slice a rope and like drop it
Yes,
down?
the
on?
ceiling.
Yeah.
Let's
I can
roll.
make my
see
rainbow
what I
Exactly, the
see.
rafter, it's weakened.
Okay.
Strike it.
Chandeliers.
That was not great. I got a 1 and a 3. That doesn't help me.
No, neither of those will help you.
Yeah.
We're
I
not
tried-
looking awesome in this first fight.
We are.
As
Should
a
I be
huge
taking
unit,
some stress?
We're doing good, but
So, 1, 3, no.
Do I need to take stress to do anything?
No, you don't need to do that. Instead... Yeah, alright, so you strike the rafters up top. However, it doesn't go as planned.
Oh, great. He's not gonna let me take stress. He's just gonna
fall
do
on
it.
you.
Yeah.
There's gonna be boxes falling.
So the barrels up top begin to fall, roll towards you, and they fall. And as they do, they hit, basically they hit the ground, and these these barrels are full of oil.
Oh, yay.
Ooh.
Oil slick. Great.
Yep.
oil.
Oil.
Do we get oil,
Oil.
on us?
No,
Or
it's
is it
all
just
over the
huddled
ground
on
now,
the ground?
which makes it more difficult.
Who's standing in it?
Actually, it's all over like the area now. It's all kind of hit the
We're
ground.
all
The
standing
barrels.
in it.
It's all spread. Yeah. So whenever you guys move through here now, you're gonna be
I
selected
just
oil.
hack my axe into the ground, pull myself forward, Jason Statham style, and start kicking people in the face.
Well, can I
It's gonna
exit
be
the
like-
building, like just walk out?
Yeah, can we just?
Ken?
I was. gonna
That's
say,
what I
Yeah,
do.
we can just run out and then light the place on
What
fire.
about Dragomir? He's like
Well, the
slipping on
guy's
his
still
butt
in
right
there that we
there.
want to protect.
Grab
Yes,
him.
because
Grab
we
them,
want
light
to
the
draw his
flag,
attention
fire.
to us.
All right, I'm picking up Dragomir by his stinky scruff and carrying him out.
Is Dragomir the guy that was talking to us?
Yeah.
All right,
he's
make
the
a
guy
roll
who
real
hired
quick.
us.
Roll skirmish.
Nice.
Yes, you successfully do that.
Yeah,
You attempt to be stopped by the infiltrator, but he slips in the oil.
Ha.
Yeah.
As I throw him over my shoulder, I tell him if he gives me lice, I'll kill him.
Throw
Someone
him over
like
your
might
shoulder
drop
like
a match.
continental soldier.
I don't have one.
Does anybody have a match? Anybody useful around here?
Anybody have a lantern?
match?
Nobody
Some
brought a
fire,
lantern?
anything.
We don't need a lantern.
Flick-
We can see in the dark.
Fire.
Does anybody have boom juice?
You know, the alchemist over here, who doesn't really want to draw attention, wasn't even interested in the fight in the first place.
So, did you get your stuff and now you're coming with us, or are you just hanging out in the oil-filled warehouse with the guards?
As soon as the oil hit the ground, I'm literally just walking out the door casually while also kind of eyeing what used to be a wound.
If I hit the X on the ground hard enough, could I make a spark?
Probably.
No. You're already carrying what's-his-face. Just carry him out.
Well, he's being useless.
Just carry him out.
I'm carrying
So you guys are heading out. As you are, yet the two infiltrators are trying to make their way out as well.
Well, are
But
there
they're
any
slipping.
lanterns or anything around? Like, is there?
Sure.
Are there lit torches?
Yeah.
Well, not in an abandoned warehouse, no. But
Okay.
I mean, you can go to a nearby building and
I
grab
think
one.
someone else should try to grab another infiltrator so we can feed on something, and then burn
Yeah,
the
that's
other
true.
one, or the warehouse, or both.
But if there's like a lit torch, like in the next door or something, you can like light one of your bolts on fire, shoot it.
I could. Can I have my raven
Ooh.
just knock the torch onto the ground?
That is a good point.
You can have your raven carry the torch.
Would we be able to pick up, would I be able to grab one of the infiltrators and just drag him?
Yeah.
As I'm
let's
walking
drag
out
one.
casually?
Somebody grab
Go ahead,
one and
roll it.
drag him. Yeah.
I mean, hell, we
Skirmish.
could grab
Skirmish.
one of the guards
let's
that
get
were
both
killed
of them.
earlier. They
I mean,
were on our
that's
side,
more,
but
it's
you
more
know,
the merrier. There's like 6 of us, right? That's
Yeah,
not
it's a
much
3.
blood.
That's a 3.
Ugh.
You slip and fall.
What if I tried to persuade
You try to
him
grab
come
him
with
and you
us?
slip and fall. Now you're in the oil.
He's heavy.
Ooh, she's got a good point.
What if I tried to persuade him to come with us?
Which one?
Enthrall him.
Him?
No.
Oh.
the thing we want to
Yes,
feed
you
on.
can try that. Go for it.
What do I roll?
Command.
Yeah. Make him remember how tasty he is.
4.
4.
What does that mean? Halfway success? Like he's just gonna follow her, maybe?
He might follow, but put up a fight later when we're trying to feed on him.
No.
He's like, I don't want to come, but well,
I just met
yeah.
you. This is first.
You're sexy. I'll do it. My brain says no, but
My brain says yes.
It doesn't work all the way. You can re-roll, but you're re-rolling from a desperate position.
so that means you take stress.
It means it could go worse.
Oh. Can I try to
you
enthrall
can try
him?
again.
Or am I already
What
out?
does it do now?
That doesn't. I
It
mean,
doesn't do anything?
like you make eye contact with him. You make eye contact with him, and you start to use it, and then he slips and falls and kicks the guy. So he breaks the eye contact.
Can I try to enthrall him, or am I already out of the building?
You're out of the building, but you can still. I mean, you got eyesight,
Okay, I guess I'll try to
so
enthrall
she can
him.
try it, but you can try it again, but be from a lower position. You may
Do you want to try
So
again?
what?
may make
what,
it worse if you roll that again. If you roll,
What do I get the same amount of dice? or just-
yeah.
I'll let you try. I'll let you try. If you don't, then maybe I'll try again.
Okay. How many do I get? What am I doing?
You're using. What is it?
Consort
Consort, yeah,
is
consort.
1. And enthrall is one of my special abilities.
Mhm.
So I get 1 dice or 2?
1 die. And you could take 2 stress if you want to get an extra die. It's up to you.
Okay. No, let's just do 1 for right now. Nope. I think we're all just sort of freaking out that we're about to be lit on fire, and so nobody's succeeding. We just need
Well,
to
we
keep
would
can't
be the ones
maintain
lighting
eye
us on
contact with
fire,
them.
so.
Okay, I'm gonna roll again.
What are you doing over there, sir? Slipping the slide?
I'm picking myself back up and gonna see if I can drag this guy out again.
Same exact thing.
Same. Ugh.
2 and a 4.
Man, nobody's rolling well tonight.
So she's trying to maintain eye contact, and
I
you're
slip
trying to grab the guy.
I'm just standing outside
And then you slip
where
again.
everyone is.
I stand
All right.
up, go to grab him again.
No, let's just move on. We'll feed on somebody later. Somebody.
Well, I mean, aren't
can
they
my
kind of
raven-
already following us, but like charging?
Yeah.
I want my
Trying to-
Slipping
raven
and sliding.
to light the oil on fire
All right.
somehow.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for that?
Yes, you do.
Do I need to roll to get out
Just
of the
take 2
building?
dice and roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
do a
don't lift the
fortune roll.
building.
I haven't rolled to leave the building yet.
What?
You don't
Why
have
do
to
you need to
roll
roll
the
to do
building.
that?
You
Just
roll.
walk out.
Was I
Just
out?
walk out.
Oh, I thought I was in the oil and I was gonna slip or
Well, you're
something.
taking your
I
time.
only rolled
Okay.
to get the guy and pick him up.
While they've been doing all this, you've just been slowly.
I got a
So you're
3.
outside the building too
You've been
now.
I guess so.
Oh, hey.
All
I don't know what their problem is.
right, you succeed in setting the building on fire,
Okay, but
and him also.
oh,
We see
I
it.
think we should have gotten out
There
of
we
there.
go.
Well, I'm sorry you don't have eyes.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't know us in the battle, and now we don't feel any kind of
She
connection.
saw you.
Oh. All right, sir.
You just
So
stood there.
the
She just still
flames
set the
begin.
building on fire.
So
You're
happens when you
soaked in
just stand
oil,
there
and then
don't
she
help
drops a
us.
torch and lights it on fire, and it begins, and it catches everything on fire.
Oh no.
There's a back door, right?
Yeah, but
You
you're so
going
close
around
to the
back?
front door.
Can I run in there and
Were they
grab
close
him?
to the front door? I thought they ran in. 'Cause I was-
You guys are moving towards the front.
yeah, but I was trying to drag one of the bodies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're there at the front.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, go ahead and roll resistance or use your armor, either or.
I'll just blow the armor.
All right, you don't have to roll anything then.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need to get out of here to put that fire out.
You should like brace against something and then like push off of it and slide on the other.
Like ice skating.
Fire skating.
Well, right now he's kind of trying to get out of there. He's on
Surfing.
No,
fire.
I'm literally just I'm just gonna walk out the front door and be like, well, that was rude.
Stop, drop, and roll.
You know, he can't stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
It's oil on the floor.
Well,
roll
not
2
now.
die.
He has to get out
Really?
first.
I'm gonna call my raven back to me, so he's gonna be.
I guess I could take my
6.
cloak off.
All right,
And-
you successfully put the fire out.
Oh, he put the
Was
fire
I putting
out.
the fire out?
Why were you putting the
I suppose
fire
it was.
out? That defeats.
I was putting
the
myself
purpose.
out.
He put himself
that's
out.
Fire
right.
that's
Oh,
on
okay.
him.
He caught fire.
I literally
It's
just
on
take the
fire.
cloak off and just like throw it on the floor, and that's the main thing that's on fire.
Just stomp on it.
standing there.
You owe me a new cloak.
We owe you nothing.
All right. So, anyways, you took care of the infiltrators. They're now burning alive as they're screaming.
Barbecue.
Sounds
Yes.
horrible.
And Dragomir, he tells you, he says, "Well, this will gather some attention."
The thing I was saying not to do.
Says, "But you did save my life."
You're welcome.
So, where in the city is this warehouse?
It's on 3rd Street.
Yeah, that's not useful. I mean, like, what's the terrain around? Is it like in the
Cobble
center of the
Street.
city?
No,
Is it on
it's
the
in, like,
outskirts? Is it like
Just outskirts,
near a dock
near
or something?
the gate. When you guys walked in, you didn't go too far before you got to the warehouse. So it's not like you're going to set the entire kingdom on fire.
Debatable.
You just might have to. Deal with
Anyways,
some gate
but he
guys.
tells you,
Depends on how they roll.
Dragomir, he tells you, he says, "For now, I believe it's best that we go separately. But I want you to meet me." And he tells you, in the cemetery,
Of course.
there is a specific tombstone.
Oh, now you want us to go grave robbing. You know, old blood's not any good, right?
It says, "This tombstone is entrance to a crypt. We can use this for our meeting point for now." As he
What's
looks at the
the
warehouse
tombstone
that's on
say?
fire.
Which tombstone is it?
It says, the tombstone, it says Clarice.
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 Like Clarice.
Like Clarice.
Okay.
Like,
I thought that's what he said. What time are we meeting you? Where? When?
Give it an hour.
Okay.
Give them time to comb the city looking for me. And then not find me. I imagine whoever tipped him off also tipped off the others as well.
Might take more than an hour, but alright. Fine by me. I'm not the thinker.
So, anyways, he he basically puts his hood back up and then he just walks off from the fire.
Okay, I go to get a new cloak.
I need a new cloak.
Hey!
I would like to.
My
You
nice
don't say
traveling-
something.
What?
You're welcome.
I would like to head towards that direction, but like find some people in an alley to munch on.
Are you going to share?
I need to go
Yeah,
find
y'all
dinner.
can come too.
Okay, yeah. Let's do
Alright,
that.
yeah.
There's
dinner.
always homeless people.
Oh. Alright,
Yeah,
and that's a
refill
good
that.
spot for us to stop for tonight. And what we'll do is when we start back up next, we'll go and do downtime activities,
Cool.
which will take
Munching
place for
on
this hour or
people.
so that you guys are munching on people.